Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Black Rocket Esports. I'm your host, Dez, and we're coming back in with some more Battle Royale today for the afternoon. We've got two fantastic teams here today. We've got the Middlesex Monsters versus the Bucks County Bucks. So let's take a look at all the players that we've got. So we've got the WC from the Bucks. We got Richie from the Bucks. We got Yitza from the Bucks as well. And then from Middlesex, we've got Vierk. We'll go with Vierk. We got Red Fishies. We got The Weirdo as well from Bucks County. And last, we got Appy Bead. So lots of good teams today, lots of good players. PVCC was in earlier with some different guys coming in, but let's see if they can hold the mantra true and, do some teamwork. And maybe we'll see some good plays today from Bucks County again. They played fantastically earlier today. So without further ado, let's get right in. Also, real quick, I just want to say again to please like and subscribe to the stream and hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever we do another one of these streams. So thank you all for tuning in as well. So let's take a look at the map. We've got a couple rows of houses on the top left. Top middle, we got a mountain with the lake and a bridge on the right side. And top right, we've got the blue crater with the volcano on the right side there. Middle left, we've got a couple of hills, a couple of mountains, a couple of things. Middle, pretty interesting looking map. I'm not really sure how to describe it, kind of deserty, I guess. And then middle right, a little river and a mountain and two other hills. Bottom left, we've got 4 corners. Seems like it's boxed in. I've never actually seen this one yet. Middle bottom's a desert, and bottom right is a little bit of a villa. Again, all of these maps are student created here at Black Rocket through the esports or the my apologies, the Battle Royale course. All these maps are student created, so it's really interesting to see some of these student maps here. So let's take a look at where everybody's dropped in. So got Appy Bead from Middlesex here at the seems to be the middle, but seems to be on his own. Might have dropped without the rest of his team here. Let's see. So we've got another Middlesex kind of spread out over here. Monster team, of course. Seems to be out here in the graveyard. Bucks have kind of dropped together here. You can see the 4 of them. They seem to split off into 2 with Richie and the Beastie together over at that mountain. And the Weirdo and Yitza hanging out over here at the little minecart there with the watchtower. Seems like we're missing a couple players, though. I don't know where the other 2 Middlesex players have gone. Missing monsters here. So I guess it's going to have to be a 2v4, and we'll see how that pans out. So 2 monsters are going to have to figure out how to get to themselves. And Richie, Yitza, and the Weirdo are all together. Did we lose one? I think one of the Bucks is also gone. Odd and very interesting, but we'll continue the match regardless. So let's have a look here. Yep. Appy Bead is going through this little cemetery here, hopping around the coffins. And the Weirdo checking this loot again just to see if he's missed anything, but going up the mountain to meet up with his teammate Richie. Yitza on the railroad tracks here at a very interesting part of the map. I actually quite like this design with the big mine carts and all that. It's very cool. I quite like that a lot. And Red Fishies is investigating a chest here, looking for some good loot. Going to be able to fight his adversaries with that. So Richie and the Weirdo both on top of the volcano for a better vantage point. And that's the sign that the zone is coming in. So they're going to have to make a bit of a move. But the 3 Bucks County teammates have all stuck together, which is good. And Middlesex is a bit spread out at the moment. The monsters do need to, I would highly recommend them to try to get together and work as a team here. So Bucks seem to be moving out as a squad, which is very good. Checking loot and sharing it amongst themselves, which is good. Appy Bead, let's see what Red Fishy's up to over there. Red Fishy is moving along here, going up to the top left and investigating these houses, perhaps to find some good loot there. And Happy Bead is doing a little bit of building and seems to have blocked themselves off just in case anybody tries to get the sneak on them. So very smart. Wonder if they've gotten stuck. Oh, nope, they're good. They're fine. So let's see. The Bucks are sort of, I guess, discussing some team strategy, also looking for their adversaries as well. Red Fishies getting some loot, but better watch out because that zone's coming in, and they should probably get out of there before the zone overtakes them. So they're making their way out of the zone, no problem. Seems to be moving quite slow on their end, which is good. Richie and the rest of the Bucks are moving south now. They are southbound along this perimeter of the center quadrant, and seems like Appy Bead is in the clear for now, and hopefully Red Fishy will make their way to Appy Bead just in case. So the Bucks are at the top left corner of the bottom right area of the map, which is a bit of a mouthful, but they seem to be doing fine with keeping themselves as a team. No big issues here. Red Fishy is testing out their wand and seeing what kind of projectiles it uses, I'm sure, and it's fallen into a pit, which is no problem because there's a very well-placed bridge there that I'm sure they will just hop right out and hopefully meet up with their teammate. Appy Bead is testing out a couple of wands, but I think might be drawing the attention of some of their adversaries, but who knows. They are investigating some loot. Once again, probably testing out wands. It seems like they have a pretty cool looking wand. I like how that kind of changes color. I think that's really cool. I also like their hairdo as well. It's quite funny with the ice blue cut. Bucks team, once again, staying as a group, which is smart. I think that's the sign that the zone is going to start closing in again, so they'll have to try to hold the zone. Red Fishy's still trying to get out of the pit. Having a bit of luck with building, which is good. Building's a pretty important mechanic that is something I could probably make more use of, honestly, when I play. So good on Red Fishies, and seems to have gotten out of the pit just in time to witness the Buck team moving in towards Appy Bead. So Red Fishy's going to take a couple of pot shots there and try to land a couple of hits. Appy Bead better look alive soon because it seems like the enemy team is making their way towards them. So they are trying to climb the tower, it seems, and get to some higher ground. Hopefully they can make it there before the Bucks make their way there. But it seems like they're in the safe for now. Bucks seem to be moving up north a little bit here. Seem to be sticking to the perimeter of the middle, which is perfectly fine. Oh, someone's in the zone. Red Fishies is in the zone, or outside the zone, I should say. Hopefully they can make their way back in. We'll actually just make sure that they do. So up you go. Hey presto, welcome back into the game. Let's see. Bucks moved up towards the top of the middle. Appy Bead is here, and Red Fishies, they seem to have finally found each other, which is fantastic news. They'll probably be able to make some good team plays if they're lucky. And let's check the Bucks out. They are still looting around and checking the zone. Seem to be okay there. But it's good that the monsters have finally reunited, and maybe we can finally see some good team plays here. So let's see what happens. I'm expecting a team fight rather soon. Things are starting to get a bit intimate here. Very little space left. So indeed, rightfully going back, hopefully towards their teammate soon. Checking out some loot, I think. Why not just run in? So the zone's coming in. It's coming in pretty quick now. So let's check out how the Bucks are doing. They're moving as a squad, moving as a good unit here. Yitza taking up the rear, making sure that their backs are clean, but it seems like the zone is taking care of that for them. Ooh, but come from the left. Here comes the monsters. All right, Red Fishy is down, unfortunately, and that just leaves Appy Bead here, and the rest of the Bucks are going to try to clean up some of their act there. But Appy Bead's really begging them into the zone, trying to get some good hits, but Appy Bead couldn't make the cut, and they're eliminated. So, and Bucks Richie takes out the rest of their team, making him tonight's winner, or today's winner, I should say. So congratulations, Richie. Congratulations, Bucks County. Middlesex, thanks for coming again. Sorry, monsters. guess you weren't scary enough for this one, but congratulations to the Bucks today. Once again, coming in. So with that being said, we're going to swap over to another game there, and we will see you then soon. See you soon. All right, welcome back, everybody. For our second and final match of the afternoon, we have PVCC versus the Cape Henry Defenders. So quite some good team names here. PVCC, welcome back once again. Good to see you guys here. And Cape Henry also, welcome back as well. We had the Unspeakables last time here this morning. So now we'll see how the Defenders do. So let's go through some of the players. So we got TK from the Defenders here, dancing up a storm, having a good time. We love that. I love that hairstyle too. I love it's like almost kind of like a Super Saiyan. It's pretty neat. We got 1972 also with some wacky hair. We got PVCC Blue Boy, like the blue hair as well, kind of matches the whole blue aesthetic. Very cool. We got Boot Loot from the Defenders. Very cool. And we got PVCC Sussy Vaca. We've got a little Among Us guy here too. Red Sus is kind of tuning in as well. Sussy Vaca's giving it a good dance there, which is great. Thank you for dancing. And then we've got Alien from the Defenders. So box themselves in. I think they're ready to go. And Defender Hidden, who's floating, which is very cool. And then just PVCC. So we will just refer to you as PVCC. Very cool. All right. Many Moons ready to go. And also want to say, if you haven't already done so, you can hit that subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell. And with that, I think we're ready to go. We are going for 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of summer, but still working on that goal. Hopefully we can get there, but we'll see. So let's check the map. So we've got on the top left, we got the mountain and the purple crater, which is quite cool. We have the blue crater and the volcano on the right side in the top middle, or the top middle, and a little village on the top right there. So middle left, archipelago of islands, which is quite cool. Middle, volcano and a bridge. Middle right, we've got a bit of a deserty kind of area with a lake and a bridge. Bottom left, I've never seen this one before. It's a very large bridge and some walkway and a bit of an inlet there, which is quite cool, surrounded by mountains. Bottom middle is a mountain with some roads crossing around it, and a mountain on the bottom right. So let's get into it. So the Defenders have dropped on the archipelago. Very cool. It's one of my favorite maps, I'd say. I love saying the word archipelago as well, so that might be part of it. So they've all dropped here, which is cool. PVCC has dropped on the top right. 1972 is already going for some loot, which is good. Sussy Vaca is hanging out over here, looking at trying to get to that top chest up there. Might have to make use of building. Maybe they need more materials. Defender TK, he's on the archipelago, looking at some trees, running across the water to meet up with the rest of his team who have found a chest. Hopefully they can get some loot from their team. PVCC is standing by, maybe looking for some loot just like everyone else, which is good. Alien, once again with the rest of the defender team here, looking around, trying to find some good loot, maybe trying to get on top of that iceberg to get that chest there. Might need to make use of the building mechanic for that. I know I have a hard time doing that, but it's a pretty cool mechanic and something, you know, pioneered by Fortnite, which is very cool. Remember when I used to play Fortnite, building was, no one really mastered building the way that they have now. So seems they found some good loot here, so they're going to share that amongst themselves, hopefully. Blue Boy, it seems like PVCC has figured out building and have built up to the chest, which is good, and making some good use of it. 1972, making a big staircase to try to see if they can see the enemy team. They're having a good scout around the area. Very smart to have a good lookout, but I wonder if they're going to spot them. Sussy Baka is doing a little taunt there. I think they're waving, so I wave back at you. Defender TK, looking at the boulder. It's a nice boulder. You know what? As a donkey from Shrek would say, I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. 100% agree, Defender TK. PVCC looking at some loot here. Very good. I'm going to take the camera out a little bit, and we'll just pan around the map and see what's going on here. So the defenders out here on the top left by that very large D4, four-sided dice. For loot around the trucks, let's move on to PVCC. So 1972 has made the smart choice of going into the volcano and perhaps have a better look at what's going on. Wonder if they're going to be able to spot the defenders and rally the rest of their team. So Many Moons hanging out alone. Sussy Baka is migrating around, and PVCC themselves also just having a good time. So let's have a little look here. I hear some bolts being fired off around here. I think that someone had. Oh, Many Moons is still here. So let's see. Are we missing? Are we missing somebody? PVCC, Sussy Baka, PVCC, and 22. I think one of the PVCC guys has gone down. Not quite sure when, but seem to be gone. Sussy Baka fallen into the pit. They'll have to get themselves out. And PVC themselves should probably get out of the zone before they succumb to it. But I think they've made it out, which is good. Let's have a look here. So the defenders have actually spotted 1972 up here, and they are taking shots out there. So they're going to have to relocate and try to regroup with the rest of their team. That's what I would do, at least. So we'll see what they do. So they've climbed down the volcano, but defender hidden of the team defenders is following closely. Let's get on to 1972 here. Seems to have managed to break away from the defender team, which is good. They can regroup with their team and try to instigate a team fight. But they're taking a little bit of a scout here and taking a few shots at Hidden. Hidden, who I don't think has noticed him quite yet, is backing up, trying to defend. I think that 1972 has been spotted and is now having some return fire directed towards them. So PVCC is closing in on the fight to try to get the jump on them, but seems to have backfired a bit. 1972 is down by the defenders. So that's one less PVCC for them to worry about. So let's keep watching the defenders here. They're sticking together as a team, which has been a tried and true strategy just here at the Battle Royale game. Staying as a team always works. It's something I've always seen work really well. Seems like there's a bit of infighting. I think TK has just been put down by their teammates. I hope they knew. Now they are down a teammate. So they'll have to make do with just 3 instead of 4. So it's now a 2v3. It's a 2v4 earlier. And we'll see how the rest of this match plays out. So they are going to keep hanging out over there by the volcano and snowy area. Boot Loot seems to want to be pushing the PVCC team. But it seems like Sussy Baka just took out their own teammate again. Lots of friendly fire this match. Sussy Baka, now the sole survivor of PVCC, is about to encounter Boot Loot. So let's see how that goes. Betrayal, says someone in the chat. Oh, man. So here comes a little fight between PVCC and Boot Loot. see how this one turns out. Lots of jumping around. Both attacking each other. Sussy Baka trying to get some shots in, but unfortunately, it's just not enough. Boot Loot manages to take out the last PVCC member, making the defenders the champions of this game. So congratulations, Boot Loot. Good job on getting the final elimination needed to for your team to win. Now, as is per usual for every Battle Royale that we do here, there can only be one. So I encourage the final 3 contestants to give it them all and show them what they've got and who is the best of the defenders. So now 1v1v1. It's Battle Royale. Only one can leave. So Hidden is taking on Boot Loot and taking their place as the one who got the last elimination there. So now it's just Hidden and Alien to determine who is the best of the defender team. They seem to be on very opposite sides of the maps. Let's see. Alien is still at the archipelago, but has since moved into the, let's just see the map, the top left here. The zone, I believe, is closing in. So they'll have to get together at some point and take each other out here. Hidden is climbing up these rocks, maybe trying to get a better vantage point to see their former teammate, now adversary, Alien. I think they're running towards each other a little bit here. They might be in line of sight of each other, but it might be a little hard to see because Defender Hidden is actually the same color as the terrain, which might make them a little bit harder to spot. So good use of camouflage. Alien as well. They're both blue and white, the color of this ice water that seems to be here at the archipelago section of the map here. Alien is now getting some shots out against him by Hidden. And Alien now retaliating with some other attacks there. Hidden is going to close the distance here, but Alien has the high ground and takes out Hidden, making Alien our winner today between the PVCC and defenders from Cape Henry. So congratulations, Alien. You're the best out of the defenders and the best out of this match. So good job. And PVCC, thank you for coming out again. It was a good match today. And congratulations to Cape Henry defenders. So with that, that's the end of our stream today. Thanks for everyone coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I will be here again next week. I've been your host, Des, and thank you all for coming. Peace out.